Welcome back to another episode of American Heroes Outdoors TV. We're saddled up with the Minnesota Disabled American veterans to head up to Williams Narrows on Lake Winni to chase some walleyes. Should be a great episode, a lot of great fishing, and some awesome stories. We also honor our next Shields hometown hero, Jeff Stovall from Montana. Stay tuned, it's going to be another great episode.
American Heroes Outdoors shares the stories of our nation's true heroes, a documentation of journey, commitment, struggle, and healing. A glimpse into the sacrifice and bravery of our service men and women. This is American Heroes Outdoors.
All right, so we're midday here on day one. We've got 10 boats spread around the lake here on Lake Winni with 17 veterans. We've got some that are chasing around some panfish and some that are going for the walleye. We've been fighting some pretty serious wind the last couple days, but today we were able to get out, and it sounds like they are finding them and have some pretty good success.
I'm originally from Duquette, Minnesota, which is south of Duluth on Highway 23 in the far eastern portion of Pine County. And I had older brothers. Our hobby was reading comic books from World War II and the Korean War. And I always wanted to join the military. 3 of the 4 brothers went in the military. One spent 26 years in. The other one spent 4 years, and I spent 3 years in the military. All of us were served in the Army. I went in 1969. My first duty station was Fort Carson, Colorado. And then from there I went to Fort Benning, Georgia, where I took basic training. And then after that, I went to Fort Gordon, Georgia, where I went to MP school, military police school. And then my first duty assignment was Fort Campbell, Kentucky. My advice to anybody that's going to join the military is to try to use their experience and apply it to a civilian type job, such as I did. I went in with the idea of being a military police officer, subsequently joining the State Patrol, which was always a life goal of mine from being a very young kid. This is my second year here, but I've had 45 years of experience up here on Lake Winnibigoshish, and it's always been wonderful every time I've ever been here. The scenery, the friendship, and camaraderie with fellow veterans is very rewarding. Plus, what a place. What a wonderful place to go. What a wonderful place to be, and enjoying everybody's friendship. You know, it's just a pleasure to be here.
You a pretty experienced muskie fisherman?
Well, let's say, for instance, I'm the Babe Ruth of the muskie fishermen. I'm batting the 10,000.
You look like you know what you're doing.
Well, remember, a blind squirrel is going to find an acorn every once in a while.
That is true.
Huh?
You know what? The blind acorn's gonna find a squirrel too. Whichever way you like to look at it.
What a way to spend the afternoon.
American Heroes Outdoors is brought to you by Skeeter Boats and Yamaha Outboards, Shields, Disabled American Veterans, Woodland Resort, Smoky Hills Outdoor Store and Ice Castle Fish Houses, Minn Kota and Hummingbird, Innovative Sign and Graphics, and S&S Promotional Group.
All right, we're here. It's mid-afternoon. We're at Gosh Dam Place, and everybody's favorite part is coming up. About to head in and eat us some nice fish that they cook up and do a great spread for us. Should be a great meal. It always is.
I'm from Hutchinson, Minnesota. I was born and raised there and grew up until I went into the service. I've always been a person to help out other people that are in need, and have been very proud of my brothers that served in the service, and I figured, well, if they could do it, then I could do it also. I was in the Army. I got drafted in December of 1965. And I got my separation papers in November of 1967. Well, I took my basic training and the AIT up at Fort Lewis, Washington. I went to the NCO Academy up there and graduated from that. September of 1966, we took the entire 4th Infantry Division over to Vietnam. 21 days on the big ship, came back home in August of 1967. And finished out my career in Fort Carson, Colorado. The advice I would give the newcomers is to go in. You've got a job to do. Take it seriously. If you take it seriously, well, you get along with everyone a lot better. The upper echelon in the service is there to teach you to have respect and take care of your neighbors. I think this is the 5th time that I've been up here. You meet new people. It gives you a break from everything that you're doing at home. It's just a relaxing weekend, and that's really the reason I come up here. And I had both hips replaced in 2005. I had both shoulders replaced in 2007. The most important part when you're doing that is listen to the doctors. You know, you take therapy for a reason. Even coming up here is therapy. That's really why I come up here, is for my therapy, to get away from all the thoughts that I'm not supposed to think of.
My dad took us up, me and my siblings, some of us, for it was called a penny a pound ride out at St. Cloud Airport. I forget how much I weighed, but however much it was, my dad paid that many cents. I got to go for an airplane ride, fly around the city, and actually pointed out the house I lived in. From that day on, I wanted to be a pilot. I joined the military to serve the nation, but I also wanted to be a pilot, and that's why I joined the service, signed up for the Air Force, went through the training, and did in fact become a pilot. There's a common bond between all services. And like I'm here on a fishing trip now with all services. You can see I'm wearing a shirt that says Air Force, and that's like putting a target on your chest, because we all make fun of one another's service organizations, and you poke fingers at each other, all in good fun, because when it comes to doing business, we're all on the same page. There is tremendous pride. I mean, tremendous pride in serving the nation. You feel that. Every morning at the Air Force Base, they would play Reveille or something, and then at night at 4:30, as the base starts to shut down, they play the Star Spangled Banner, sometimes taps instead. It really hits home. I mean, even now, just talking about it, that hits home. This weekend fishing was absolutely awesome. From the very beginning, you share this common bond, and that's reestablished. even after years of not serving. Being here with those people, it's absolutely amazing. How the DAV puts together the guides, I have no idea. This has been an awesome week of fishing. You see it every day in the paper, our nation is divided. It shouldn't be. And when you see a group of people like we have here from different cities, different locations, different organizations, all coming together, that's what America should be. Yeah, we differ. The Army guys, they think the Army's the best. The Navy guys think the Navy's the best. The Marine guys, they think the Marine's the best. Well, I think the Air Force is the best. Neither one is the best. But together, we are the best. I wish the people in our nation would come together like that.
This week we are at one of my favorite places up here on Lake Winnie. We are at Williams Narrows. A great place for veterans, families, and everyone who loves to fish. Our events are open to all veterans, so any veteran can apply, any veteran can be accepted for these events. So we encourage all veterans to apply. It doesn't matter if you're disabled, not disabled, you just need to be a veteran. It's always encouraged to get out there, get in the outdoors, relax, and have fun.
I've always wanted to give something back to the people that care about our country and have served. I have several family members in the military that are really the reason why I'm here. I think all of us are here, care about the country and trying to give back a little bit, have a good time. It's about allowing the veterans to come up, have a good time. Hopefully we show them a good time, catch some fish, play some card games, have some food, and hopefully put a lot of smiles on people's faces, including my own.
All right, so we're out here on Lake Winnie. It's been a little bit of a tough bite looking for some northerns and muskie. So we're gonna pack it up here and we're gonna head into a smaller lake and see if we can't make something happen. If not, we'll have to head in and have some fish that we caught last night and put that in our bellies, and then we'll be back out for some walleye tonight.
I'm from Elysian, Minnesota, which is between Mankato and Faribault in the southern part of Minnesota, and I grew up by Lamberton on a dairy farm. My dad served in the Army, and I had an uncle that served in the Marine Corps during World War II. I served between 1985 and 95 in active duty in the Army and the reserve component, and was pulled on active duty a couple of different times during my reserve time. So when I went in the military, my job was infantry first, and then became like a heavy mechanic or diesel mechanic. My most rewarding part of serving in the service was meeting others, the comradeship, learning to become a new family with others across the nation, and ultimately serving in a combat role during Desert Shield, Desert Storm. You know, a lot of things have changed just from when I served in the 80s and 90s till now. So the new technology, the new equipment, probably a lot of new trades to even get into on the aspects of how our military is providing services for our own freedoms as well as other countries' freedoms. Coming to a outdoor event like this by Lake Winnibigoshish with a bunch of other veterans that are younger than I and older than I, the veterans helping veterans through the different veteran organizations, as well as bringing veterans outdoors to introduce them to the outdoors, to let them find another way to heal, you know, with the nature and outdoors and the comradeship with others, and just the rest and relaxation with what goes on and what they put on for us veterans at these events.
right, well, we're just finishing up here on our last night. Just some last minute trolling. We got us a few walleyes here in the box to go back and have for breakfast. But it's been a great week. We've had 17 veterans out here. Fishing's been a little tough, but we've definitely got them in the boat. It's been a great time. Had a lot of fun and played a lot of cards and hung out with some great veterans. Can't wait to do it again next time.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. And now it's time for our next Shields hometown hero, Jeff Stobel.
Hi, I'm Leslie from Billings Shields, and we are here to award Sergeant Stovall with the Shields Hometown Hero Award.
Welcome to Shields Hometown Heroes.
Shields Hometown Heroes is a way for us to say thanks to those that serve our country and our community.
And are still giving back to others today.
We honor your service by sharing your stories.
From all of us at Shields, thank you for your service.
Sergeant Stovall, on behalf of Shields and our entire community, thank you for everything that you do. You are absolutely a hometown hero. Another round of applause.
Sergeant Stovall, on behalf of Shields, thank you so much for what you do for our community. We will be donating $1,000 to Shop with a Cop on your behalf. We also would like to gift you with a $500 Shields gift card.
Thank you.
Also, the plaque for you to take home too. So again, thank you for what you do for our community. You are our hometown hero for sure.
It's a little different than coming in for shoplifters. Wow, I am incredibly grateful. Thank you guys very much. This is we're in a unique position here in this community where our community supports us so much, and this is awesome that we're able to give back. So I don't deserve this. Each one of you guys do. We as a department couldn't ask for a better partner with so many of the community events we do. You guys are there on the dime all the time. We're just blessed to be in this position in this community. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of the police department. We'll see you guys on August 20th for Shop with a Cop, right? So we're excited for that. So thank you all very much. Thank you.
Jeff is one of the most selfless people that I know. I don't even know how he does it. The guy puts forth so much effort into this job in this community. It's unreal how he divides and conquers all of his time. I mean, he oversees a patrol team, he oversees our FTO team, does all of the Shop with the Cop stuff. He's put together a complete peer-to-peer mentoring program within the department. Jeff is truly a gift to this community. In this department. I mean, the things that he's willing to do, he goes above and beyond for everyone that works here, the calls that he goes on, the investigations that he does, the guys that he supervises. He truly is someone that we are blessed to have as part of our team.
Jeff has that mentality where his energy that he brings is kind of contagious to the rest of the shift. Sometimes things kind of wear you down because you're dealing with some of the worst stuff that goes on in Billings. And Jeff is one of the guys that definitely brings an energy and a passion to the job, keeps me motivated, and it really helps new officers when they're starting their career.
I grew up in Denver, Colorado. I was born there in 1982 and I spent my first 27 years there. My dad was a police officer for 36 years, So just growing up around that, watching him, just kind of the whole service aspect of it, just the blue collar service of your community, and that just really inspired me to become a police officer. I was on the SWAT team at one point. I was with the U.S. Marshals Violent Offender Task Force. Just the ability to give back to our community. I have a passion to be that change, kind of bridge that gap between your community and law enforcement. Some of the tragedies you see, especially with kids, which is why I do our Shop with a Cop program. Just kind of seeing the tragedies they go through, the heartbreak, the pain, and they're innocent in a lot of this stuff. So I think in our community, it's really important that we give kids hope. We be the role models and the mentors for them, and that's something that's really near and dear to my heart.
Someone like Jeff is out there with them. These kids feel like the police aren't bad guys because they've known, maybe they met Jeff when they were younger, and as they get older they have more respect for police, or maybe they want to be a police officer because of how Jeff has treated them and how Jeff is while he's working.
And then we're still human on that side. When we go home at the end of the day and we take this, our badge and our vest off and that, we're human beings too. And I think that's the big disconnect is that, they understand that, this is part of the job. Well, we also have to take that home with us at the end of the day. We don't flip the lights off, turn the computer off, and it's done. There's a profound effect that it has on us over time.
Wow, another great episode. Lake Winnie is truly an amazing lake. The area is beautiful and the fishing is phenomenal. Worked hard out there, had a lot of fun, made a lot of new friends, and captured a ton of stories. It's always an honor working with the Minnesota Disabled American Veterans, and this was no exception. Stay tuned for our next episode.